Yeah, let's go! You ready? From the animated streets to the hero formations, we're breaking down the biggest sagas and creations. Step into the fire, it's the Geek Gauntlet. Your quest for fandom knowledge you won't regret. A part of the elite sports and entertainment network, powered by Maono!
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hello, one and all. Welcome once again to another edition of the Geek Gauntlet podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William B. Morgan. We are back after a week off. It is good to be here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and start bringing my peoples in. First off, he is the host of War of the Stars over on Feast of Fandoms along with us. Let me bring my man Garrett in. Garrett, what's up? How you doing?
Oh, hey. I'm awake. When did you get Andy Samberg to do a rap for you guys?
That's a long story. I'll explain it to you later.
I thought it was good. I like the intro.
Appreciate it. Before I go any further, just want to let you guys know this podcast is being brought to you by Maono and their new PD 200W. This bad boy is wireless, and they are the number one bestseller internet microphone worldwide. So check them out. Maono microphones. They're right here, people. PD 200W, USB, wireless, and XLR. Hybrid microphone, that's what everyone needs. All right, let me go ahead and move back over. Let me bring in this person. He is with me every Monday night over on Wire to Wire Sports for the Sports Report podcast. What are you eating, Ando? Remember man Ando with Ando, what's up? How you doing, man? What you eating? Bro. Really, bro?
He shaved his head.
Hey, you did.
If he had a beard, he'd look like Walter White.
Wait, we're live? We're not live. Come on, get out of here. Let me enjoy my deep fried Oreos, man.
We're about as live as Canada is American.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We are live, sir.
I mean, hi, everybody. And you didn't just see me stuff my face with food. Hi, now.
Oh, we saw you. Oh, we can't see you now, though.
How we doing tonight, guys?
Doing good. Good to have you here. All right, let's bring in this next person.
Good to be here, man.
This man is a comic book fanatic as well as one of the comic book experts I rely on. We run man Tyler here. Tyler, what's up? How you doing? Welcome back, brother.
Hey, sorry it's been so long. What happens? You get drafted with the World Cup, and I got to go pay for Spain and make sure they win. I guess I just got sorry. They called and I had to go. They asked for.
I do not remember seeing you in that game. And
I was there. I was just in that one spot. I was in that one spot.
So,
yeah.
Can I say? I know it's off the record.
Off the record.
Can I say, I know it's kind of off-putting, especially with us having the gauntlet tonight and World Cup being sports. Can I just say that Lumen Field in Seattle
is great.
It's absolutely gorgeous when it comes to soccer. I'm a big football guy. Like, I love the Seattle Seahawks. But there's something about that stadium when there's soccer being played that is absolutely majestic in the Pacific.
Because they're actually using their feet?
Yeah.
Well, also, but honestly, both Lumen Field and T-Mobile Park,
yes,
gorgeous stadiums. Like, there's not a bad place there's not a bad seat anywhere.
No.
Like,
not at all.
I need to go back to T-Mobile Park. It's been 2008, so 17 years since I went to go see a Mariners game, and about 18 years since I saw a Seahawks game. So
you got to come up here and go to Climate Pledge, though, Ando.
Yeah, I needed. That used to be the old Key Arena, right?
Mm-hmm. So you just got to come up on October 31st, and you can go see the Gorillas with me, and we'll go over there and see the Gorillas on Halloween.
Cool. Sounds like a plan.
I missed the Key Arena.
Yeah. I missed the Sonics, man, but they're coming back.
They're coming eventually. Back. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. They'll be back eventually. Hell
One
yeah.
day.
Yeah.
They'll be back.
Who else we got, Will?
All right. We got our resident female streamer back on the line with us. They're bringing Diamond. Diamond, what's up? How you doing?
What's up, everyone?
Hi,
going on?
Diamond.
We know we wouldn't glow without our diamond.
Exactly. Because we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shining bright because it's diamond.
Mm-mm. And last but certainly not least, to add to this merry bunch of men and women, let me bring my co-host on. This man's been with me for several years. Let me bring my man Shaw on. Shaw, how you doing, brother?
What's up? How y'all doing tonight?
Not too bad, Sean. Not too bad. How are you tonight, sir?
Cool.
I just gotta say one thing, and then we'll get started. Me and my wallet need consoling. I actually went out and bought the Switch 2. And that,
And it's nothing.
with the micro SD card and a case, and later on adding a screen protector, which I did yesterday, $660. Bruh.
At least you
Which
bought it now
shop
while
did
it
you
was still
sell?
$3.99.
Bruh. No, $3.99. Where you get that from? $4.99.
Is it for? I thought they said the price increase wasn't coming in until
No. It's $4.99. It's $4.99. I bought the
holy
pack with
Jesus,
the.
man.
I bought the pack with the game.
Well,
Thank you,
But-
tariffs.
But September 1st, but September 1st, it jumps up
Again.
to $4.99 without anything.
Oh Jesus.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I went ahead and got on out the way. So
So what game
you're
did
saying
you
I
get?
should buy it right now?
I'm trying out Pocopia.
Okay.
I'm trying that out. So
I'm not gonna
If
say
I-
anything after. Oh, sorry.
If I get lucky and get the Switch 2, I'm getting Mario Kart World. That's the game that I'm going to get.
I'm not going to say anything after spending $120 on my Sword Art Online Deluxe Edition, which is kind of not as good as I hope to be. But I mean, I still like it. But
Bro, I've spent $120 on collector versions of games that I still haven't played.
in my lifetime, this is one of my biggest purchases. My biggest purchase before today was my Rodecaster Pro 2.
okay.
That was at $5.99. This eclipsed that. And then I also have my little Rodecaster Duo, which I'm on now, which was $4.99. And boy, wallet is hurting, but it's all good. It's all good.
I was one of the losers at midnight that bought an Xbox One for $4.99 when they first came out.
Mm.
First off, you're not a loser because you bought Xbox,
In
not PlayStation.
my entire experience, the most I've ever spent on a video game console was $400. It was for an Xbox One. I'm sorry, not an Xbox One, Xbox 360 in 2007.
Mm.
And eventually, I upgraded. I got a used Xbox 360 Slim Design
Yep.
because I knew someone who was getting rid of theirs. They just weren't playing it all that much. He wanted me to buy it off of him for $400. I said, "There's no way." He's like, "Well, I'll take it to GameStop and get my money back." I'm like, "No, you won't."
No, you won't.
Not
you
pre-owned,
won't.
you won't.
They're like $20 bucks. Put it down.
I'm like, they'll give you $20 for it. They won't give you more than 200. And so I bought it for $250. My Xbox One and my Xbox One S were given to me as a Christmas gift and as a replacement, respectively, for free. Because the guy who gave me the One S, he's like, it was my brother's. He doesn't want it anymore. I don't have space for it. Just take it. And I'm like,
Oh no! Please don't give it to me. Oh no!
Oh
But-
no, not a fast system. Oh, no.
and now I'm really bummed out because I really want to play the new James Bond game, but I can't
Why?
because I don't have a Series S or X.
Is it only
I
on
forgot
that?
about
Well,
Yeah,
that.
no, a lot of the games that they're
Theoretically, I could stream the game, and I'd have to buy the patch or whatever for it. But I'm like, why? If I'm basically, why would I pay $60 for like a rental?
Right.
Yeah. No, I get you.
We got that.
If Xbox gets rid of any of the games that I currently have that I downloaded from them,
Right.
then
So, and
I
I don't know
want
if you,
to be happy about it.
you bringing up that makes me think. I don't know if you guys have talked about it in the past shows about. Obviously, Sony made that announcement about going to full digital.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
I have been loving all the companies that have been coming out, like totally bashing them. Marvel put out a press release saying starting in 2026 or 2027, all comics will go to digital format, and we will all be putting out.
Yeah. Did you hear Wendy's is going to go digital with their food too? You can
Damn.
Yeah, you can get yourself a digital cheeseburger. Baconator.
Dude, you guys know that when somebody comes out publicly and does something stupid like that, Wendy's is going to be the first to counter it. So.
Oh yeah.
This is similar to back when was it like McDonald's, that CEO that was eating the burger?
Yes.
All the other places that were like showing how to eat the burger.
Yeah. He's like taking like a one small bite.
Take a bite. He's just like,
I'm going to take the product. The product looks so good.
Oh yeah.
It's like the bite from SpongeBob where like Squidward's like trying to chew on the Krabby Patty, like take one small bite.
And here's the thing.
Oh my God, Squidward, why are you sweating? And why are your knees trembling? And why are you sweating so bad? And why are you?
And here's the thing that gets me. Right now, the Nintendo Switch 2 is the most affordable handheld out there.
Mm-hmm. It's the most affordable console out there, bro.
Well, I mean, guys, like, what is it up against?
It's the most affordable one.
What is it up against, though?
It's up against Steam Deck.
The Steam Deck, if you get the OLED Steam Deck, that's $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The Xbox, the PlayStation 5 Pro is $900.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
If you can find an Xbox Series S or X, good luck, because those are still running at $530, $540.
Are they really that high right now still?
You can
Walmart has the PlayStation 5 Pro at $899.
I found, I went on Facebook Marketplace, and there are people who are selling Xbox Series S for $250 with controllers.
Yep.
Damn.
But it, like, looking at the pictures of how it's being kept, I'm like, I'm not touching that with a 10-meter cattle prod.
Yeah.
They're probably trying to get a bunch of money back together, and like after they fried the console.
Yeah.
What you do is you go talk to them like, hey, so I'm an author of some books. I could trade you an autographed copy.
Yeah.
So
you're like, hey, here's my book. This is gonna be worth millions one day. I promise you.
A little my work there, Tyler.
No, hey, I'm helping you. I'm trying to promote you right now.
Yes, he's trying to promote it.
Promote me by buying a book and reading
Bubbles.
it. Hi, Bubbles.
What's up, Bubbles?
Mwah.
How you doing, Bubbles?
Bubbles know that Ando shaved his head.
No, because I haven't been in her Discord all day because I've been busy and napping and sleeping. And that's why I have a hat on. Because
he didn't want to tell people that he went full Vin Diesel, okay? It's about family, okay?
Oh my goodness.
Tyler,
it's about
family. You know it's about family.
It's about family.
But no, I was just looking online. Walmart.com has, and I don't know why this is more expensive, but they have the Series X 1 terabyte gaming console for $648, and then they have the Series. Oh, that's why, because it's the white edition. That's why it's a little more expensive. But the white version is $734.
Missed you, Bubbles. I missed you, girl. You rock my world. Anyway, here's the thing with me though. This is probably the worst time for the video game market. With the way storage is right now, the way RAM is right now, this is probably the worst time for the video game market.
Absolutely agree.
If you don't have anything before, good luck getting it now.
Mm-hmm.
Man, whoo.
And the problem
you gotta
is
find the flea markets and those secondhand stores.
Oh yeah, got to.
The issue you're going to run into now though is the newer games are just going to go with the newer consoles, right? So like the 007 game, you're not going to find that on Xbox One. It's just going to be Xbox Series S and X.
Yep.
PlayStation 5 are going to get all the new games, like WWE that just came out in March. That one this year only came out for the newer console. So if you want to play a wrestling game, 2025 would be the newest one that you can play, and that one's not going to have all of the newer roster updates and arenas and whatnot. But I'm with you, Will. Like, it's just because of the tariffs and shit that's going on. Like, good luck getting a new system. So
it's becoming a more expensive hobby now.
It's not just that. Like, it used to be, like, when a new system would come out, a new generation console, you would have some level of backwards compatibility
Right.
a couple of years, and they're just not doing that anymore because they have to keep so many more servers online for those games that people are still playing. I mean, think about how, I mean, it's been almost 20 years since Halo 3 came out, and there are still people playing on those servers. And the moment that Microsoft takes those servers offline, there's going to be a shit ton of people pissed off.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, a lot of them have probably migrated over to the Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, no, and
But,
with the new combat, well, the new Halo that comes out next week is going to have campaign and multiplayer for the newer games. So they'll, if they haven't already put in motion to close the original Halo 3 servers, because I gotta believe that most servers have to be turned off, if not all of them already, because all of the focus would be on the Xbox One, the Xbox One S, and then now obviously the Series S. So if they're still running, I mean, it'd have to be a very, very game for 360 to still be running their server.
Well, they migrated a lot of those servers over for the Master Chief Collection. So what was dedicated. So anything that you had with Halo 3 was ported to the MCC, and they were able to just pretty much streamline it right over. It just ran parallel. The problem is Ando left.
The problem is Ando left.
Ando left. He's gone.
And exit stage right. But no, you know, I do kind of get you where it's kind of a rough time for a gamer right now because consoles, I was talking about before, consoles, when they came out, that was a big deal, right? Like when the Xbox came out, huge. When the Xbox 360 came out, massive. Hell, even when the Xbox One came out, huge. After that, no one gives a shit. No one gives a shit. Why? Because they're not doing the big launches. They're trying to do it too quickly. And so, you know, it's like, okay, I know you just got your Xbox One like yesterday, but we're going to now do Xbox S tomorrow. And it's like, well, hold on. I didn't have enough time to even embrace this console.
Right.
And it to me, I think it really messes up things.
Absolutely.
You know, as a former GameStop employee, I used to joke that like GameStop corporate had no idea what they're doing because I'd be like, look, we have games here in the store. And right now it's almost impossible to find older games in stores now. But the reason people come to stores is because they love that environment. They love that they miss those midnight launches where you got to go out, party, hang out, you know, win stuff like that. That community was there. And GameStop was like, oh no, people don't want. Oh, Ando, I think Ando wants back.
Okay.
But there's Ando.
Thank you. Sorry, my webpage updated and it booted me off. That's my fault.
I get it. You were trying to watch porn and this at the same time.
No.
The longevity of consoles have gone to shit too. I agree with that as well.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I agree with that as well. Oh yeah.
But no, like I said, I just think the entire, because we've cut so many corners to make profit, because we're so close to just put everything to stream, because we're putting things in AI, like all these things, you're cutting out the things that made gamers happy. You're cutting out the things that got people excited. You know,
like completed games.
Yeah, completed games, being able to hang out with people who dressed up in a giant Master Chief cosplay at the midnight launch of Halo, the people who got to do LAN parties and have fun, like those types of things, they're gone now. And I think that that's really killed the industry, because now what is thriving? Fortnite? The games that no one like those games that are just so mindless that are out there. Hell, League of Legends has even kind of taken a backseat.
Yeah.
Like, because
don't want to get me started on that community, please.
But you see what I mean? Like games that were you know, huge,
I got you.
Warcraft and other stuff.
Yeah.
Those are all backseats because the simple, basic, you know, the goldfish type game, right? Where I don't have to focus too hard onto a campaign. I don't have to think about story. I just have to put on a cool Nicki Minaj skin, jump in and shoot somebody.
Or Sabrina Carpenter.
You really want to have a Nicki Minaj skin? I mean,
of course, the Fortnite has a skin for everything.
No,
I'm sure if we look hard enough, we can find a Garrett skin. Okay,
that's called
Nicki,
that. I've already got the radio.
Nicki Minaj is actually on Call of Duty. You're going to look for Sabrina Carpenter or Cardi B on Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Don't ask me how I know.
Bubble
each of
says
those downloads comes with a free copy of the clap.
Your GameCube? I want to play a GameCube.
Bubble says we rarely touch our brand new Xbox, but we still play my Super Nintendo and GameCube.
No. She said
GameCube.
GameCube.
I want to play a
No.
GameCube. Can you loan me one, Bubbles?
Came. C-A-M-E.
Oh,
Came.
I see it.
It
And you guys
came,
are talking to
and
me
it's
about
cute.
watching porn. Bubbles is playing with porn. Come on.
It's in the game, baby. It's in the game.
Yeah, that's
It's
EA Play. That's EA Play.
It's in the game, baby. It's in the game. All
It's
right.
called Nintendo? What? No.
I'll tell you something else and then I know I'm getting sharp upset. I'll tell you something else, and then we'll roll through. And Ando, you can
Roll Tide.
And Ando, you can attest to this because we're both in the cell phone game. Pre-orders aren't what they used to be.
No.
On either side of the house, on either cell phone side or video game side, they're not what they used to be.
No, they're not. And that's because everything, again, it kind of comes back to that everything's digital and everybody has to, like Halo, what is it? Combat Evolved, the one that just came out. Yeah, Combat Evolved. For people that pre-ordered it early, they're playing it right now because I got to wait for it to come out on Game Pass because I ain't about to drop $90 for the game. For people that's willing to drop the money, they get it, I think 4 days early, which is really awesome. While I'm sitting here like, I wish I could play as Master Chief. But that's why that's why I still have Halo Infinite and I'm trying to beat the campaign on that. So
all right.
Beat the campaign on that yet?
I have not.
Now, if Bubble has both up, it makes me wonder what's more interesting, the porn or us?
She's playing us on her GameCube. That's how she's playing.
Oh, gotcha.
Why do you think she was hollering for Will earlier?
We're streaming on GameCube. Okay.
Yeah.
That explains why my arm is doing some weird things.
All right, you guys. Let's go ahead.
Nobody can control me. Sorry, I'll keep it down, honey. Sorry.
All right, let's go ahead and move over to Shaw before he kills me. Shaw, go ahead and take over, my friend.
All right. First up, number 1. Rest in peace to Sam Neill.
Yes, very much so. Uh-oh. There we go.
People should
That's
name a movie or show that's not one of his big ones that people remember him from.
Thor Ragnarok.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Okay, people forget he's in that. Yeah. What's another one?
Jurassic Park is the big one that I know him
Yeah,
from.
but he said not the big one.
I know.
Daybreakers.
Yes, Daybreakers.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was in Daybreakers. That's right.
What about? Did you ever see the sci-fi original miniseries, The Triangle?
He was in that.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
NBC's Merlin from 19.
Yes.
Okay. Right,
He was in one episode of Apple TV's Invasion.
Oh, he was also in the submarine movie with Baldwin.
Red October.
Yeah, Hunt for Red October. He was in that one.
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay, here's one for you guys. Memoirs of an Invisible Man, starring Chevy Chase.
Depends if Endo was with me or not. Ooh.
I thought that meant something else. I read that completely wrong.
Oh man!
Gonna go get over on that GameCube.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and he gonna say this. I'll be right back, y'all.
Ando's like, hold on, I'll be a player 2 on GameCube.
I'll be right back.
Where do I plug in my my controller?
Oh, I know where to plug it in at, Ty.
Do you know where it goes?
That is nope. Player 1 controller.
Do we need to have a conversation of where that controller plugs into, Ando?
Yo, if
Yes,
both
it's called
women play it
the
right,
conversation of the birds and USBs.
Power pole stand. All right, Shaw. What we got next up?
If it gets
next
clogged,
up.
just blow on it and it'll go back to.
just blow on it and everything will work.
All right, next up, let's talk about X-Men 97, Season 2, Episode 2, the X Factor episode.
Oh, cool! I can talk about you. I was like, I haven't been able to watch this week's because my Disney Plus wasn't working today.
Same.
But I have watched the last because is there 4 episodes out now? Or
There's
Yeah,
how many? 4?
6.
5.
6? Okay. Well,
Oh, 5.
watched 5?
Yeah.
Okay, then I've watched 4 episodes. I've watched all of them but this week's. So you want to talk about episode 2, you said?
Yeah, Episode 2, the X Factor episode.
That's when they go to back in Egypt, right? Is that the part 1 of the
No.
Egypt?
X Factor.
No, it's X Factor.
It's X Factor with Forge.
Oh, okay. So the next episode's Egypt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say this though. I don't mean to cut you off.
No,
I just want to say one thing. In this episode, you cannot tell me Jubilee is useless.
Fuck no, Jubilee's great.
Yeah.
You cannot tell me she's useless. You cannot tell me she is useless. You cannot tell me that.
I was talking to a buddy of mine about that, and he said that Jubilee in this episode got the episode 1, season 1 Cyclops thing, where like Cyclops comes in like a badass motherfucker. And I'm like,
my X-Men.
I was like, yeah, he did in episode 1 of season 1, so they kind of did that with her. They gave her like her badass moment. Love how they played Veruca Salt.
Guys, there is 6 episodes out right now because the one that came out this week is called Danger.exe.
Okay, so I've seen 5.
Okay. Gotcha.
I will say that opening, I loved how they changed it to X Factor.
Yeah.
Thought it was super cool. What's funny is I've never really I really want to dive deeper into X Factor because I think they're an interesting group. But it was just so cool to see so much Polaris in this episode because Polaris is great. And I just love how they show the dynamic between her and Havoc. Especially in the end where like she basically lets Jubilee go and Havoc's like, wonder how that could happen. Oh well, like just
look.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna say shit because my girlfriend's Polaris. I ain't gonna say shit.
Wonder how that happened.
Yeah, weird.
Weird. I thought it was cool to see Salat.
Yeah.
It was cool to see her. Thought it was cool to see her again. Yeah, like Salat.
Yeah.
I do like that Cable comes looking for them and like Cable fucking sucks. Even Jubilee's kind of like, yeah, you kind of suck, dude. Like, yeah, Cable's a fucking dick.
Yeah.
Well, think about this though. He is the version of Nate Gray or Nate Summers that grew up in the war zone.
Oh no, I 100% understand why
he's got a reason. I see where Garrett's going because he's got a reason to be a dick.
Well, yeah, this isn't me trying to say like he doesn't have a right to be that way.
Right.
This is just growing up reading comics. I've always like Cable's one of those handful of characters that I always have felt like is overrated. Just because I feel like he's so hyped up to be such this thing, and every time you read him, 9 times out of 10, he's just a fucking asshole. And it's like okay.
But think about it like this. When I look at a character's personality and the way they behave, it makes me ask a few questions. Knowing the fact that he's got the legacy virus coursing through his veins and that he's using pretty much all of his telekinetic ability to keep it at bay at any given time. Like that puts a strain on him. It's causing him pain and agony. And so I'm thinking about it the same way I would look at a historical figure like Henry VIII. Henry VIII was a really genuine, decent guy in his up until he had his horse riding accident doing jousting or whatever. It's when he hurt his leg and he hurt his back that he became the big fat hairy king that we know of in history. He was in so much pain it made him an asshole. So imagine being like that kind of a character. And it explains part of the reason why Wolverine is the way he is, because everything he does involves pain.
Like I said, I'm not denying he doesn't have a right, and how he's written is the correct way. Yeah. It's the same thing. People love Lobo. I don't like Lobo. I think Lobo is a douchebag. He is. But people are like, oh man, I love him. He's so great. I'm like, I can't get into that type of character reading. I actually really love the oh gosh, what is it? The Age of Apocalypse universe version of Cable, X-Man. I've actually really been getting into that comic a lot. A lot of people said, "Oh, it's trash, it's garbage," and I've been reading it. I'm like, actually, it's kind of fun. Like,
it was really well written.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it, and when he comes in contact with Cable, it's interesting, right? Because they are and are not the same person,
right. Although, yeah, that version where he goes by the name Nate Gray instead of Nate Summers is he suffers a huge Messiah complex, which is where the Messiah complex storyline comes from.
Yep. No, it's good. It's good. I love I love his style. I love who he is. Also, like when in that first early series, when he first comes to regular reality, do you remember who one of the first people he meets up with is?
No.
Madeline Pryor.
Oh, that's right.
And he almost hooks up with her.
Oh,
But it's one of those things where he doesn't know her and she doesn't know him, and technically they have no relation whatsoever. But it's such a weird
relation.
It's such a weird, like,
Madeline is his mother.
It's very Game of Thrones.
Madeline's not his mother.
Yeah, she is.
No, she's not.
Madeline is mother. Gray is not.
So Madeline is Cable's mother, not Nate Gray's mother.
Oh, okay.
Nate Gray. So Nate Gray is the offspring of the original. So basically, the original Gene in that universe and the original Cyclops in that universe, but they didn't give birth. Their DNA was stolen, and he was grown into.
That's right, he was cloned by.
Sinister.
Yep, Sinister grew him to take out Apocalypse.
But Madeline Pryor is a clone of the DNA from which he comes from. It is,
but in another reality.
It doesn't matter. It's
no, I'm not promoting this. I'm just saying it's several steps. I get it. It's there. It's just technically.
Crazy, man.
Alternate reality and like several layers of different DNA in between. It was weird. It was weird, but it was like I love Madeline Pryor, so seeing that like weird, because they both were like, I don't know why I'm drawn to you, and I'm like, yeah, I wonder why. Everyone else reading is like, yeah, we kind of have a hunch.
That's crazy.
And I must be still plugging into that GameCube over there.
No, I'm still here. I'm listening to you guys talk. I didn't catch the X-Men, so I'm kind of listening to you guys talk.
Sure. Down, right, up, left, X, right. No,
it's left, right, up, down, B, A, start.
But I think, but
button being pressed.
But I think episode 2 was good. I didn't have a qualms with episode 2 at all. I thought it was good. I'm liking the series as a whole. And to see Jubilee getting some love, that did my heart good. Because you didn't really see her get any love till later on in the comic. So to see
her jumping off the ship and just kind of like,
and then she did the fireworks right after she jumped. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I do like the fact that they're using Jubilee in a way that like she has a little bit more agency. Like she had some agency by the end of the original run of the series, but for the first couple of seasons, she was still very much a damsel in distress. Like everything she did was reactive. Now it's proactive, and we're seeing her become more akin to the Jubilee that she became in the comics.
Are you the cartridge in this situation?
I wish.
And because what I would like to see is if they were to do this for like a season 3 or something like that, when the X-Men eventually move to the West Coast, when they go to San Francisco, I love that whole thing where they brought vampires into the situation, because with Jubilee being contaminated with vampire blood, like it just changed everything. And I thought that was such a cool direction for her as a character.
Hey, Jubilee's come a long way since her being an underage girl hitting on long shot. So, you know, it's
hitting on Gambit.
Was it Gambit? I thought it was long shot.
Well, in the cartoon, it was Gambit.
But in the comics, it was long shot. In the comics, it was long shot, right?
Yeah, the cartoon was long shot.
I thought it was.
Well, no, because Longshot didn't come around until like the second season or something like that.
Yeah, well, he came in, and she was still like 14, 15.
Oh.
And he was like, and she goes, I'm like old enough. And I was like, oh, well, maybe don't go there, Longshot.
Well, that's
there's still some age appropriate laws in place, even in alternate dimensions.
Well, that's a
Mojo Land.
Well, that's Mojo Land. That's an X Factor conversation for another day. Go ahead, Shaw. What's next, man?
All right. Next
I was like, I'm gonna make an X Factor out of all.
We got a rumor that apparently The Rock is up for playing Apocalypse in upcoming X-Men movies.
Hell no.
No.
Nah, man.
If they want to kill Marvel for sure, that would be the way to go.
Yeah, I was
Not
gonna say,
after, like Black
he was the-
Adam, like
he was the guy to hire like maybe 10, 15 years ago to resurrect some series and bring new life into it. But he is now where the series goes to die. Like, don't get me wrong. Like the Fast and Furious franchise, they were dying until they brought him in for part 5. But then they kept him in way longer than they needed to. And the franchise started going really downhill.
Right.
Isn't it fair to say that ever since Paul Walker died, they've been killing the franchise?
I think since the first movie, they've been killing the franchise.
I don't know. I thought
I'm just teasing. I enjoy watching them. I just make it fun.
You didn't think Tokyo Drift was good?
Oh, Tokyo Drift is my favorite film out of all of them.
Yeah. That
I think
was
Tokyo
good.
Drift
I
is the best.
like up to 4 was really solid. I enjoyed 5. I just rewatched 5 the other day.
Did it really flop?
Did live action already come out?
Did it already come out? Oh,
Yeah, that's why it flopped. That's why it flopped.
damn.
Wait, what came out?
Moana, live action.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh god. Yeah. Yeah.
They shouldn't have made that. They really shouldn't have.
They really
No,
My
but
thing with The
Paul
Rock.
was 10 years old.
My thing with The Rock.
Not the character.
My thing with The Rock.
It said it was scheduled to release in theaters July 10th, so it should be in theaters.
It's already been out. It's the worst Disney flop of the decade.
My thing with The Rock and Black Adam is the fact that, listen, I get you're the actor and I get you're a producer of the movie, but at the same point, your ending made no sense, and that's what pissed me off. I said
movie
through
didn't
it.
make sense.
I went through it. I didn't get it, but I still stuck with it. You booked that the end of that movie like you would a WrestleMania. You just brought Superman for no reason. You bring Superman in.
I still
It
joke
should be
that that's
Captain
why
Marvel.
Henry Cavill's career was shot was because of.
Oh,
him.
that's entirely why it was shot. Like it was like here's the thing, like when they he kept pushing and pushing and pushing for Black Adam to be a thing because he loved the character. Great.
I don't even think he's ever read a comic from Black Adam.
But
Yeah.
but he refused to play the character as the character was written. He wanted the character to be some kind of tragic hero
Right.
or anti-hero rather than being the actual villain. And it's like, and he refused to do anything with Shazam.
Well, I was just gonna say, I've had to come around a little bit. I still will hate this movie with a passion, and it sucks because there's a lot of amazing things in the movie, and the movie itself is just awful. But I did go back and read some more of Black Adam stuff when he's in his town. I don't like it. I'm not saying that it's good, but he is kind of like a Dr. Doom in his town, where like his place does like him.
Right, and I get that, and he's somewhat loved and benevolent in conduct. The problem is that overall the character is a megalomaniac.
Right.
He is a conqueror.
Yep.
He is a villain who has been immortal for however long. And instead of playing the character as he's written, he was fundamentally altered because Dwayne Johnson's ego could not handle being the bad guy since the last time he played the bad guy, which was Doom.
And then
yeah.
And like I say, you would not bring in Zachary Levi for Shazam for nothing, and that would have made more sense than you bringing in Henry Cavill as Superman. You can't. Everything's not WrestleMania. You can't book everything as WrestleMania.
Nope. Yep. You got to have the smaller ones, or everything else does not have the same effect.
Exactly.
I remember laughing at how stupid it was when like okay, we're gonna have Black Adam has an origin in ancient Egypt. Okay. Then we're gonna have Hawkman with an origin in ancient Egypt, and then we're gonna have what?
No, I'm gone.
Oh, and then we're gonna have Dr. Fate with an origin in ancient Egypt.
We're
never gonna talk about that ever in the movie.
Right.
And never the three shall meet properly.
I do gotta say, I did like Pierce
so good as
Brosnan as Dr. Fate, though.
He looks so good. Perfect casting. Casting for Dr. Fate.
Yeah.
Pierce Brosnan.
I did like old boy as Hawkman though.
Oh yeah, he was great as Hawkman.
Yeah, I think he was good as Hawkman.
Like, there were some really cool things, and they just get all over it.
It was a sad use of Sarah Shahi for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get a Dr. Fate versus Doctor Strange movie with just those two guys?
No.
No.
Benedict Cumberbatch and James Bronson or
No.
Pierce Brosnan. Come on, man.
No. No.
You know what's funny? So people bring that up, right? And you know what my argument to that is? Dr. Fate, 9 times out of 10, depends on who is Dr. Fate at the time. But for the most part, Dr. Fate kind of sucks because Dr. Fate will not get involved unless it involves chaos or balance.
Yeah.
And so, like, Strange will just jump in and do whatever he needs to do in mystical arts and all kinds of stuff. Fate's like, literally, there's been times where the Justice League has been like, hey, Fate, we need your help. And he goes, no, you don't. There's no balance. There's no chaos.
I will say this, though. You can take this for what it is. There was a death battle that happened between those two a couple of years ago, and Dr. Fate won.
I believe it.
So, now,
here's a fun fact. What if Strange won, removed the helmet from whoever's wearing it, and then put it on?
But I don't know if Steven would have done that.
Right.
No, of course not. Because then we would have gotten Doctor Strange Fate, and then we
and that's a whole different universe by itself.
Would it be Doctor Straight Fate or Doctor Strange Fate or Doctor Fate Strange? Which one would it be?
Doctor Strange Fate.
Okay,
because that goes back to the 1990s and Amalgam Comics.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Remember that's the universe that also got the fusion of Superman and Captain America or Super Soldier.
Yep.
Yeah, I have.
That was the worst. That was the worst.
He looked ugly too.
He looks so good.
He was ugly.
I'm slowly trying to collect all those comics.
Man, he was a bad, but you did get Wolverine and Batman.
Dark Claw was badass.
Dark Claw was badass. That was awesome. But that Super Soldier, that thing was weak, man. That was weak sauce.
But another great fusion was Night Creeper.
Yeah. Because we yep.
Speed
Creeper
Demon?
and Nightcrawler. Yep. Speed Demon. Yeah.
Ghost Rider and the Flash.
Storm Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm slowly trying to collect all the. I have maybe 1/4 of those comics. I'm trying to collect them all.
Mm. Cool.
Bruce Wayne, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah. There's that.
Yep.
Dude,
I have
the scariest fusion by far, hands down, was and this is at the street level, is Joker and Sabretooth as Hyena. Oh.
In Spider Boy, there is
the
villain. There's the villain Carnage with Doomsday combined.
Oh,
crazy!
Yeah,
crazy.
And then
another one I was gonna say. I just got into it not a few months back. There's another universe that DC created that they haven't done anything since like the 90s. But did you ever heard of the I think it's Tangent I think it's just Tangent Comics.
Yeah.
You ever heard about those?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Where they did one shots of restructuring different versions of their characters.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. I've read 2 issues and I was like the Aquaman one, super really cool.
Yeah. And it was basically what they did is it was like the test phase for what they eventually went to do with the Earth 1 stuff that came out in the last 10 years or so.
Okay.
And because that's what they were trying to do. It's what gave Marvel the idea to do the Ultimate imprint, because it was a separate universe. They could redraft the mythos just enough. You had the base components for the characters, but they could kind of tweak and play around with it, which is why you got like different weird versions of Daredevil in the Ultimate universe. You got the Matt Murdock version, who, blind lawyer, whatever, and he dies in Ultimatum, and then you have some random kid who becomes Daredevil for no reason.
Gotta love random comics.
Yeah.
All right, shall I go ahead and pick it up?
All right, we got some more rumored casting. That's number 2 first up. Oh, I'm sorry, but number 3.
Number 3? Okay.
Yeah, my bad.
I mean, I'm down.
I wouldn't mind it. I think he's a good enough actor. Even in crappy stuff that he has done, it's been like the best character to focus on. In fact,
can I just say that his best role was in Undercover Boss when he went in as that radar technician, to find out about Kylo Ren. That was the best.
Wasn't it Kylo?
Yeah, it was Matt. Matt
the
radar technician.
Random.
I was in the shower once and I saw Kylo Ren. He has like a 12-pack.
No, that is very dangerous. That's not a cool looking lightsaber. Well, then you don't have to do it anymore.
You know what? Let me go get it real quick. Hold on. Look at this.
I just found it laying here.
I think if they're going with a younger version of Magneto, I think he would be a good pick because then he's young enough to age into the role. Personally, I think that what they need to do with X-Men is do a true first class, not first class as we saw it under Fox, but like first class with the original 5 X-Men with Cyclops, Jean, Iceman, Angel, and Beast.
Beast is human.
Yeah, and Beast is looking human, and they keep it simple. They keep it to the point.
But there's one issue with that. That version of X-Men sucked.
There's a way of writing it to make it look good. I mean,
okay,
if they base it off of the Children of the Atom storyline,
okay,
that would actually be good because the Children of the Atom storyline goes back to that original team roster. It doesn't necessarily have to be set in the 60s, but it would make a lot of sense to do that and have because of the age limit of what they're dealing with. Because I mean, taking Magneto and putting him too far into the future as a younger guy doesn't work because of his history of being a Holocaust survivor.
There's a whole thing they have for that in the comics already. By him using experiments on himself to make him younger.
So I want to address it because that's come up a lot. And because people are like, oh, you need to address it because of him, it's going to be too old Holocaust. One, they have revived, like, legitly when they had, like, the Krakoa era, they literally had a machine that could, like, 3D print mutants every time they died. And when they did, it was their peak performance body. And Magneto has died, like, twice and come back.
Right. And I get that.
He always comes back younger.
My thought would be is to have the initial storyline set in the 60s with that original roster, doing the Children of the Atom storyline, and then they jump forward not too far in advance. That way you can see the characters age up a little bit. You keep the same roster of characters.
You're literally just saying what they actually already did.
Yeah, they did that.
Right, but
that's literally what they did.
First class.
I get that, but if they kept it like that way by the time we get to something a little bit more modern, we could have characters that are newer X-Men characters being introduced into the films.
Got you.
But the problem is that we always want to go back to the classic characters, and it's hard to phase them forward because then at that point, let's be honest, Wolverine was born in what, the 1860s?
Depends which version you look at.
Most versions, it's about the 1860s. At this point, he's more than 200 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And, he's 240, 250 years old, which is commented on in Deadpool and Wolverine. And so, it's like, how far back how far forward do we need to be to make these characters and their original storylines make sense?
Real quick.
There's never going to be a right answer, I think.
No, and there's not, and that's kind of the problem with it. Like when the original film came out in 2000, it worked because we weren't so far away from the Holocaust that having that storyline makes sense. At this point, what would he be? A Ukrainian refugee?
I have a suggestion. This just popped my head just now.
Okay.
To introduce the X-Men, we introduce them in the era of Genosha.
Okay.
And what we do is, with everything happening, with everything collapsing, we're actually just going to be introduced because, in theory, right, with all the new movies coming out, I'm guessing the mutants are going to be thrown and merged into 616, right? That's in theory, it's kind of looks like we're not necessarily going back to First Class. We're not necessarily going back to 2000, early X-Men, but we're going to have this own team that has been existing in their own reality, and they're going to get merged into 616 somehow, right? Have Genosha exist, and in the merging, Genosha, they come back and Genosha's gone because there's no Genosha in 616, and you now can have that kind of wipeout, and then have them find Utopia, have them create Utopia off San Francisco.
That would be cool.
All right.
That's just an idea.
All right. Let's head over to our next piece of news. Go ahead, Shaw.
All right. The Avengers Doomsday trailer. Anybody see it? What are your thoughts?
I saw it. I'm interested, but I'm debating on which movie I'm going to go see first, Dune or this one. Either way, it's going to be a Doomsday.
Yeah.
You know that I try to be positive, right?
Yes, I know.
And don't get me wrong, I am still excited to see this movie. But watching that trailer, what the fuck is going on? What? Like legitly, like you watch a trailer and you're like, okay, they're hitting stuff. What's the story? What's
the incursion events?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that's literally what's happening. Incursion events.
Yeah, but it doesn't that trailer sucks. That trailer sucks so much because it just doesn't really tell you shit.
I just like the fact that they show.
Yeah, but that's not good. That scares me.
Fans, you know exactly what's happening. It's the incursion event.
I just like the fact that they show like what's his name? Sean. I forgot his name. No, Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi.
Oh yeah, it's great to see him back. Fuck yeah.
And Gambit.
Yeah.
Fuck Gambit.
I'm sure Janae's happy about Gambit. Super happy.
Fuck Gambit.
No, here's the thing. Obviously, I know the comic. I've read this storyline, but how much are they going to change it for the movie? Right? Obviously, we know they're going to have to change quite a bit of it. But that trailer really makes it's one of those things where it looks like they're playing all the big action scenes in the trailer to get you excited, but then you go watch the movie and there's really no good story. Like it's all just all the good scenes were just in the trailer, and that worries me. And it's like, oh no, like what at least like all the previous Avenger movies, and we've talked about this before, had that build up, right? We had the build up to get there. We know where we were going. Here, because of all these changes, they're just like, it's basically Star Wars where they're like, and Palpatine's back alive.
It'll be more funny if they showed all those trailers like, yeah, they're gonna be in part 2. We're not showing it right here. Not yet.
I genuinely am worried. I will hopefully feel less worried when I get around. I know Spider-Man just came out. I haven't watched it. I'm hoping that maybe sometime in the next 2-ish weeks to go see it, maybe. Maybe. But yeah, hopefully I'll feel better.
Something's got to make up for Supergirl. I'll tell you that.
Well, here's if you want that, Lanterns is going to be out in like 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah. And let's hope because they got a great cast. Let's just hope.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, that trailer also came out. What do y'all thought?
What came out?
For Lanterns.
Oh, the new trailer for Lanterns?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We saw the suit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something, I guess.
Yeah.
That's it. That's about it.
You
know what I want them to do, and I doubt they'll do it, but I want them to end that season with Hal becoming Parallax.
They're talking about that might happen.
That'd be dope.
Like, that would be great. Like have him end his season, and then you could, if the show's good, we can go ahead and do a second season. Like
that would be dope. That really would be dope if he becomes Parallax at the end. That'd be dope.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me go over to Diamond and see if she has any video game news. You got any video game news for us, Diamond?
Mm-hmm.
Diamond, come back.
What was it? I had it. And then I lost it.
You just gotta blow on it and it'll come back.
Damn. Like a Nintendo cartridge.
It's like blowing my phone.
You gotta get your GameCube out.
So, new Assassin's Creed Hex leaks, protagonist real name, actual setting, and more. So it's supposed to be set in, I believe, the 1800s, around the witch trials.
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
Are you playing like a wronged witch?
So you're playing as a not a wrong witch, but you're playing as a girl. I forgot what her name is, but no, it's supposed to be set during the witch trials of 1625 and 1631.
I would love for it to be like a wronged witch, and she's gonna go out and fucking murder everyone.
Revenge.
Yeah, I'd be like, you know what? You want me to be a witch? I'm an assassin instead. Fuck all of you.
And then Ubisoft came out basically siding with PlayStation in the fact that digital games aren't gonna be a massive change to our, or they're all for it, but they're not gonna be, they're saying that it's not gonna be like a huge impact on the gaming community. I'm like, are you sure about that? Ubisoft, your terrible decisions.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, sure about that. Yeah. I think it's gonna hurt them a lot more than they think it will.
Yeah, it is. And then The Witcher 3's big new expansion makes it debut at Gamescom opening night live.
Nice.
So it's called Songs of the Past, and their first chance to see it arrives next month.
Is that not the one that what's her face is the lead? Or no?
Yes, I think that is the one with I know what you're talking about. I think that is her where she's the lead.
Yeah, where she's the lead Witcher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where she's older.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people are like, I can't believe it. And I'm like, why? She's hot as fuck. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You're gonna get all mad about playing a hot Witcher? Okay.
No. People are mad about LaFay.
Well,
being like the main.
They're mad about everything. So like,
you can't win them all. You know, I'm so excited.
There's still someone out there who's pissed off at Assassin's Creed Shadow or whatever. Like,
I love that game. I don't see why people are mad about it. I'm just like, it's somewhat historically accurate. I can see that.
It's because we're super focused on being historically accurate about a game where we can go into someone's past by hooking them up to a computer. We're really, really focused on that.
It's like, are you sure about that, dude?
I just saw Odyssey and listening to all the people like, I just can't believe it's not historically accurate to have Helen of Troy to be black. And it's like, well, she wasn't real.
Exactly.
I was like, well, sorry, but it's not a real thing.
Right.
Or like having Ezio's meeting in the Renaissance and everything. It's like, he's not a real person. I'm like, of course he's not real. He's a video game character.
They cast a trans person.
Or they cast a black man playing a samurai. I'm like, that is what happened.
We can hear you.
What happened to my screen? Why is it dark?
Well, you're frozen.
No, impossible.
Let it go. Let it go.
Tyler, I will end you. Do not sing that song. Okay, I will revert to my logo.
There you go. Get back on that GameCube.
I know I've got a face for radio. You don't have to rub it in, dude.
I work at the radio. I would know.
Wow.
All right, I'm continue.
And then they reported a lead of Obsidian's new Fallout game wants you to feel a sense of agony when playing an RPG rather than being a all-powerful god splatter.
That's cool.
Because they announced that there's a new Fallout game in the works. But it's going to take forever. Like, I'm waiting for the next, what's it called, Elder Scrolls or Skyrim game.
You'll die before that one.
Yeah. By the time I hit 80, they'll release it. I'm like, yes.
You'll be when everyone's lining up for their game. You'll be walking into there with your like your walker, and you're like,
yeah, I'm ready
for Monday.
Life alert.
I used to be able to kill them with my controller. Like that's a baby's game.
You had to use a controller?
Yeah.
I remember first facing the Deathclaw. That was.
Did not take that away from? But I was reading this morning that because of the success of the Fallout show, Amazon and Netflix and a bunch of other ones have like bought up rights for video game the new shows.
Wow.
I saw that like someone bought Mass Effect, so they want to do a Mass Effect show. Someone bought the rights to do a Wolfenstein show.
Okay.
Like
Look,
a bunch.
there's already a Wolfenstein movie. It was called Overlord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It came out a few years ago.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Good movie, fun movie.
It was a really good movie. I need someone to buy up the rights so they can make a Doom TV show. Like, please.
Yeah. I mean,
Just so long as they do not cast Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Exactly.
The last thing we need to do is see him without a shirt on or without his nipples on.
you know, though, I don't know if I would want a Doom TV show because I want it to be as gory and as aggressively violent as possible.
Well, if it's not on a streaming service, they can do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, but like, I worry. I don't know. Like, don't let Paramount touch it. Like, don't let them get it. Like, let
Paramount shouldn't touch anything involving video games. I mean, especially after what they did to botch Halo.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, they did botch it. Yes, they did. But I will give them. I don't know if I want to give them kudos, but like,
you'll give them kudos.
The very end of season 2, it was like, oh, they kind of figured out how to do some of this.
And, well, yeah, because they actually finally put a Halo in the show Halo.
Well, they tried to tell the Reach story, which they like. That's a low-hanging fruit. Everyone fucking loves Reach, and it's like,
well,
yeah.
But see, that's what the first season should have started with, and they didn't.
Oh, I agree. I'm not disagreeing. I agree with you.
Yeah, don't get me started on that. That's right up there with them hiring Alex Kurtzman to do anything. That fucking guy.
I really wish they did like Halo ODST.
Dude, right?
Yeah, that'd be an easy one to do too.
Mm-hmm.
ODST was such a fun ass game.
As long as they get Nathan Fillion to play Buck.
And Alan Tudyk to play Mickey.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of TV shows and movies and that kind of stuff, do you guys see the trailer this morning for the Blade Runner 2099?
I have not.
I haven't seen it yet.
With Michelle Yeoh?
I didn't see it.
Yes. I'm like, I'm here.
And then the original Metal Gear Solid is free to play on Steam this weekend as Konami gears up for the Master Collection Volume 2.
Nice.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And that's all I have for video game news.
Appreciate it, Don. Appreciate that.
Metal Gear Solid like in a box. Like,
all right, so what else we got?
A special box edition.
All right. Let's see. I go up. Okay. All right. So, we got our first look at Tombstone in Primary Day, number 7.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's a.
He looks like one of the gorillas from Congo.
Probably just as a bad
that sounds fucked up. That sounds super fucked up.
From Tobias Tombstone.
Yeah. Well, that's right. He did. It was the same guy who played Tobias Whale in
Black Lightning. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Black Lightning. Mm-hmm.
Is he like the only African American albino?
Yeah, they're literally the same character.
Oh dang!
I mean,
so he got pigeonholed and typecast in one decade. Wow. We're gonna
now. According to Tom Holland, the title of the movie is going to be explained in the last frame of the movie.
Okay.
Which probably means we'll be seeing a spider biting a black hand. Probably.
I'm surprised that he hasn't spoiled the movie or announced it like he did.
Oh, he's under house arrest to prevent him from talking to the media.
So he can sit there and say that like, oh, it's gonna be explained. Shut the fuck up. Let's shut the fuck up. You know why? Because Marvel for the last few years just jerks off and has no idea what the fuck they're doing when it comes to naming things. Okay.
Not only that, but I mean, the leaks from Doomsday have been proven to be accurate. So.
Well, I'm just like, okay. He's like, oh, they're gonna explain what Brand New Day is. No, Brand New Day was the last Spider-Man movie. That was basically Brand New Day, but like a shittier version. Like, you're just taking the name. You're not actually gonna tell the story Brand New Day. You're just taking the name, which you should have done from the start. But that's fine.
Now, speaking of which. A new theory has come up about Zendaya and her outfit she's been wearing during the press tour. She's been wearing a lot of black outfits with spider-related stuff. Mm-hmm. Instead of it being a Venom, I was
Oh,
thinking that it means that Spider-Man is actually going to die in the movie.
oh, I was thinking Mr. Negative.
Mm-hmm.
Also, because when they went to the China premiere, she was wearing white, and white is the color of her mourning over there.
Okay.
All right, let's see what else we got.
Someone's like,
Hi,
"Hi, how's it doing?"
picture number 8. Potential news for the Blue Beetle series that is in development.
Why?
Is that Booster Gold?
That's Booster
Yeah.
Gold because he and Blue Beetle were at least the Ted Cord version of Blue
Yeah.
Beetle were best buds.
Yeah.
He's cool, Jaime.
They just need to make a Blue Beetle show, but based off Cord and Cord mentoring the new guy.
Well, speaking of Blue Beetle, the dude that played Blue Beetle in the last movie is officially going to return as Jaime Reyes, Blue Beetle in Man of Tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they're
Cool.
bringing him back, which is
Oh yeah, I think he did a good job.
him out.
Yeah.
I mean, the Blue Beetle movie was not great, but Joel Marduena is
The movie's going to be non-canon.
Yeah, the movie basically they spent their entire budget on the suit.
Mhm.
And I'm wrong, the suit is good.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Great. It is
Yeah.
bomb. But
Yeah.
they put all of their money into that and they forgot to hire writers.
Well,
Yeah.
it was that and Susan Sarandon.
yeah.
Well, it was a better role. She would have been good. Like,
You know how they should have ended it with her? I hate that they like at the end it's just like I'm just big businesswoman and I like greed and money. Ha rah rah rah. You should have just had it at the very end, find out that she was like
Madonna?
pretending to be that person and she was from the what
The Reach?
what are the Blue Beetles from? The
The Reach.
Madonna?
The Reach,
Madonna.
yeah, the Reach. Like
Oh.
have her
Hmm.
been like a Reach alien like formed into her to look like her, and then she goes back to the Reach and she's like, I guess this Blue Beetle will be a little more difficult to get, and then we see like other beetles there, like other people for the Reach, and like that would have been so cool.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, I would prefer her
No,
being Madonna.
But
No,
you know,
big business, money, greed.
but you know, Peter Safran.
Right.
Yeah. Also, Zachary Levi has reportedly been cast in Man of Tomorrow. Don't know who as.
Zachary Levi, who's Zachary Levi again?
He played Shazam.
Yeah, Stan.
I'm okay with that. If they got him playing Shazam again, I'd be all right.
Yes.
Well, to
I
be fair,
would go
he's
with that too.
technically they did leave it off with him going and talking to the Peacemaker people.
Yeah, so we'll see what that
No,
happens.
I'm okay with that. That's one person that I'm okay keeping his DC.
Zachary
position.
Levi is a fantastic actor. I like him.
Mhm.
I mean, I've heard he's a piece of shit, but
No, he is not.
that's what I've heard.
I know people who have met him.
Oh, okay. I've heard some people talking about how like behind the scenes he could be a dick.
I don't give a damn. Can we
I
get
don't-
married? I don't
Dude,
give
I
a
don't
damn.
think he is.
I don't
He
give a
doesn't
damn.
look like the type of dude that's a dick.
Listen, I don't give a damn. Can I get Mary Marvel back, please?
Can you get
Yes,
Mary Marvel.
Marvel.
Oh, yeah.
Lord.
right.
Bring her back.
Wasn't there a moment that she was like, "Oh, I'd like to be Wonder Woman,"
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that.
and I was like, "Well, I mean, I'm down."
yeah, I would be okay with that. She looks the part.
She be Wonder Girl.
Yeah,
No, she's not blonde.
I wonder if she'd be playing another person in the DC universe.
I'd be down. I would
She
love
be
it.
Wonder Girl. I doubt if she comes back, but you know, Gal Gadot and her together. Hey, I wouldn't mind seeing it. But I doubt if Gal be back.
Nope. All you need is your Asian sensation, and you got exactly what you need there, Will.
All right. We have a bunch of
What are you talking about?
Warner Brothers Paramount.
We'll talk
news.
later.
Okay.
A bunch of Warner Brothers Paramount news. 12 states have filed a lawsuit to block the merger. These states include Arizona, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Nevada, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, Oregon, and Washington.
Well, they trying to
Who's
block.
this?
They trying to block that monopoly, ain't they?
But
Good.
why?
And Texas has not did this. Dang.
Similarly,
That
the Writers
sucks.
Guild also filed a lawsuit as well against them to block it. And
Wow.
California judge has also ordered a temporary hold.
Damn.
Well, I mean, our own government won't do it, so we might as well do it ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, what's happening? Similarly, Disney, Paramount, and Universal have all embraced the
It's
40-day
not. It wouldn't
exclusive
be a
trailer
full
window.
monopoly, though, from a legal standpoint, and here's why. Because like, if they bought out Disney and they bought out NBC Universal and they bought out every other media company in the United States that has a global reach, that would be a monopoly.
Right. That's what I just said. Yep. They're trying to block that monopoly. Yep.
But that's not what's happening. It's Paramount is just simply trying to buy out Warner Brothers Discovery.
But if you, it's getting closer to them now, because if you look and see how many licenses are owned underneath those titles, it's a fuck ton.
Right, but
it's a shit ton.
Still have way more licenses under Disney's banner than anything else.
Oh, I'm not denying that there's not already, and we need to break them up. I'm not denying that whatsoever.
At this part, we basically have a media oligarchy.
Yeah, we need to fucking smash it like they did in the 90s to like the telephone and radio people.
All right, so what's next?
All right. The Legend of Aang movie will be getting a limited release in theaters, but only in New York and LA from July 24th to July 30th.
They're gonna be like, we're gonna put it in theaters for like a day, and it's gonna be like a Sunday, and it's gonna be at like 9 a.m.
And you get to see it on Fandango.
You either go to church and talk to God, or you go see this movie.
Yep.
And then when it flops, they're gonna be like, we tried to put it in theaters, it didn't work. Oh well.
I just watched the movie today.
Yeah, same. Like,
does anyone want to loan me their Paramount Plus subscription access?
I'm still mad that they're gonna try to put out Legend of the White Dragon in theaters, but that's fine.
I mean, that deserves to be in theaters.
Absolutely.
No.
There are certain movies that deserve to be in theaters and others that don't.
Yeah.
And one of those
Listen, just because it looks bad doesn't mean that it shouldn't be in theaters. That's not
the issue. That's not the issue. You guys are missing the issue why it shouldn't be in theaters. Here's the thing. I'm excited to watch it. I paid for it. I was in the Kickstarter. Okay, I'm excited. The issue is the people who are excited about this movie already paid for it. So when you're gonna put it in theaters and you're like, we're gonna make money, no one's gonna care. You're not gonna make money.
Kickstarter was simply to support the production costs.
Oh, and yeah, they overshot that a fuck ton.
By how much?
I have to go back and look, but originally they were like, oh, we're gonna do a show, and then they like overshot it like 100 times over, and they're like, oh, well, I guess we're gonna do a movie instead. And as someone who's been on the Kickstarter and has followed the feed and everything for the last 6 or 7 years, the other issue too is a lot of people are pissed because it looks like it's going to come out in theaters before the people who paid for it get it. So another big fuck you to the people who paid for it, because it's like, I paid for this movie, and I guess I'm not gonna.
How many supporters did Aaron Shanka have on the Kickstarter?
Is that?
That's the director and the guy who plays Black Dragon.
Yeah.
I would have to go look. I don't know off the top of my head.
Because if there's like some kind of guarantee or promise in the Kickstarter benefits or whatever that backers got access to it first before anyone else, and they put it in theaters for access before that.
But
he theoretically could have a class action.
They didn't, because when they originally announced this, the idea of putting it in theaters was never a conversation. It was never a conversation when they first announced.
Right, and I get that, but if something was guaranteed or promised in the terminology, in the legal language through Kickstarter to the backers, and they violate that promise,
I doubt it.
That could be turned into because of how much they raised. That could be considered a class action suit.
Yeah, I doubt that'll come up. Kickstarter protects them. I know. I backed the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers The Return comic that was quote unquote helped written or designed by Amy Johnson or whatever. And the single issues came out in comic book stores before they ever sent me my trade.
You're kidding.
No, yeah, I was like, I remember coming to the store and I was like, that's the comic that I spent $85 on, and there it is.
You spent $85.
Well, I got also like, I got a lot of cool collector stuff. I'll show you later. But I was just like, that's cool. I guess if I want to read it, I can pick up the singles and read the singles because those came out first before they ever sent me my trade paperback of it. So yeah, Kickstarter. I'm sure Kickstarter has legal things that protects them.
Okay. All right. First, next up, the recording for Invincible Season 6 is already underway, so that's on a schedule. And lastly, we got some titles for the episodes for Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Just want to talk about these last two. Issue number 9 first.
That came out this week, right?
Yes, episode 1. We got an episode called Once Beyond a Time, so another time travel episode with her. That's going to be interesting. And more importantly, issue number 10.
They could just go back to Canada again.
Does
Tomorrow's
La'an
Enterprise.
have another facial expression other than scowling?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Tomorrow's Enterprise.
Okay, cool. Anything else, Shaw?
No, that's it.
All right, you guys.
Ooh,
I just want to.
Can I say one tiny thing?
Sure, go ahead.
You saw the thing I posted in the chat, right, Will? Right before we started?
I did not see that.
What Bandai put out?
I did not see that.
So with the success of their I think it was Chicago, I remember, where they the first Gundam USA base. It was successful, so they're putting 2 more, and it looks to be one of them will be Seattle.
Oh, I see it. I see
The
it.
other one's Minneapolis too, from what you put down.
Yeah,
I see it.
so
I see it now. Okay.
and it says supposedly fall 2026.
Oh shit!
So that means in the next like few months, supposedly in Seattle, we are going to get a Gundam base. I don't know what that's gonna look like, but I'm here for it.
They're recruiting pilots.
Man, if they are, I gotta probably kill my family so I can have some trauma to be able to get a pilot.
Damn.
Well, I mean, that's how you have to do it. You gotta have trauma of some kind before they'll let you get in there. So
I have trauma.
there we go.
I've been to Canada.
Yeah.
And again, I just want to say thank you to everyone having us here. First of all, I want to say thank you to Elite Sports Entertainment Network for having us. Second, I want to thank Mayono Microphones once again and their PD200W. The W stand for wireless. Gives you 3 ways to record as a hybrid microphone, USB-C, wireless, as well as XLR. Thank you, Mayono, for sponsoring the show. And if there's nothing else,
thank you, Spain, for bringing me to help you win the game. You're welcome.
Damn. Damn. And on behalf of myself, Garrett, Tyler, Ando, Shaw, and Diamond, we'll see you guys again next
And
week.
don't forget to tune into all our lovely channels on Feast of Fandoms. Don't forget those.
Yes,
Those
don't
are
forget
great.
to follow everyone over on Feast of Fandoms. Definitely do that. Check out World of Stars. Check that out as well. And we'll see you guys again next week right here on the Geek Gauntlet podcast. Everyone have a great week. Have a safe week. Take care.